Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing a little overview on the Brs Alpha Beast. I'm doing this free-handed, so it will be a little bit shaky. Oh man. Anyway, so I got this in a while ago. It is looking pretty good. Still got the majority of my tip left, so that's pretty solid. Just a few, specs: titanium handles, 154 cm blade. Bead blast on the blade and bead blast / like light stone washing, I guess, on the handles. Blade is 4.5 inches, I think, and the handles are 5.5 inches. So a pretty, standard length for a solid flipping belly. It has bushings and tank pins. Obviously, I got this with no blade tap or anything, but with most knives that BRS produces, those rub marks are inevitable, unfortunately. Just happens with BRS products. Something you have to live with. But so I'm gonna compare this to a replicant and a clone Alpha Beast. So compared to the clone Alpha Beast, I'll say it's a little bit more handle heavy. The clone Alpha Beasts are a little bit more neutral, but still have more weight in the ass area. No, okay, I'll say this has more weight in the handles overall, but since the handles on the clone Alpha Beast are thinner, like the scales are thinner, it feels like it carries momentum in the ass a little bit more because there's more material concentrated here as opposed to on the overall length of the handles, which I personally like more. I don't know. I suck at flipping anyway, so take my opinion as a grain of salt. I think this is what retails for $370, I think. And for that price, it's a pretty cool knife. You get a US warranty. You get decent quality control. But I'd say if you can pick up, I don't think they make these Kempfong AVs anymore, but if you can find one, send it to a knife modder that does custom fit bushings, and for about I think I bought this for 100, maybe 120, don't remember, but custom fit bushings I think for most people will set you back maybe 40 or 50 bucks, and maybe 70 bucks in total with shipping. So you get what the knife for I don't know, maximum 200, but probably 150. You'll get a knife that performs just as well as the real deal. And that's just in terms of flipping. Obviously the blade seal won't be as good. And the blade might rust a little bit more because it has an acid wash, give or take, I don't know. But you'll have a knife that is just as durable as this, because I beat the shit out of this more than I have the Alpha Beast, the real one, because this is a beater, and the tip is more durable on this one. I'll say that at the very least. I don't know, maybe because it's a softer steel, so it's not as brittle. And just the bushings aren't as good because the tolerances aren't as good. But in terms of durability and flipping ability and the way you can flip it, this is just fucking. This is the same. This is the same at a cheaper price too, and you get a pocket clip for cheaper. I broke mine off on purpose though, because I'm a heathen. Compared to the replicant, it's personal preference, honestly. I'd say the rep is more comfortable to flip for a longer period of time because it's soft. The G10 scales aren't super, they don't have a lot of edges. This thing is almost feels like sandpaper since it's so grippy and the edges are a little bit harsher. But I mean, as long as you don't mind not flipping for 10 hours straight, shouldn't make a big difference. I just personally think that this is a lot more comfortable. But it doesn't. The AB definitely makes this feel like a toy because there's not as much weight in the handles, and the G10 does feel a little bit plasticky. This feels like a toy that was meant for flipping, and the AB feels like a knife that they made good for flipping, if that makes sense. The rep is a lot more neutral, and in my opinion, a lot easier to do aerials with. But like I said, what the fuck do I know? I suck at flipping. If you had the option, I'd probably go for the standard rep over the standard AB just because the price point is a little bit lower, and you'll be able to do the like advance in your flipping skills at the same pace. Like this doesn't do anything that the rep can't do, kind of deal, or the rep doesn't do anything that the AB can do, and it's a lot cheaper. So, you know, and you know, Zen pins are cooler, I guess. Looks a little bit better. Also, I think the AB is a pretty ugly knife overall, to be honest. Except for that new Bowie blade shape, that thing is pretty sick. This thing's alright. Maybe I'll raffle it up soon. I do prefer the rep. Overall, I pick up the rep more often, but I'll go on stints where I'll only flip this. Maybe I'll anodize it or something. But, I don't know. Kind of a rambly video. So, just to wrap it up, don't get a premium rep. They're overpriced. Like the same with the CF reps. If you're gonna go for a rep, get a standard rep and then buy custom scales for it, and then maybe a pocket clip if you really want one. If you want like a handle bite indicator, that's literally the best option to go. Don't buy a standard. Don't buy a premium or select rep. They are a huge waste of money for literally nothing. It's stupid. And that's just coming from me, who I've bought multiple premium reps, and you know, because I'm a BRS fanboy, I guess. I think you can get. I think like. Also, I forgot to mention, all the newer ABs are gonna be rounded spines, which is like they should have done that before. It's kind of dumb they didn't, but you know, it is what it is. All the clones have rounded spines, so that's pretty solid. Which is a big deal, I think. Okay, so standard replicant, better value than this. Get it instead of the AB. Clone, if you're broke, or you know, I mean, buying $400 knives is kind of stupid if you have other things you can pay for, like vacations or instruments or video games or shit. I don't know. Get the fucking clone. It's a good deal. I don't even need this. If like I might send in my clone AB and get that with custom bushings, and this will be kind of redundant. I mean, I'll keep it because I'm a fanboy for that that logo right there. So clone AB is good. Just as durable as this. Shittier blade steel. Less quality control. But with bushings, with proper bushings, you're looking at a decent knife. So that's it. I mean, everyone knows this flip's amazing. Like, this is like the best flipper on the market, supposedly. I like the Covenant a little bit more just in terms of aesthetics, but in flipping, really, this flip's fine. I suck at flipping anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, if you want like the next best thing to the AB, a lot cheaper price, go for the rep. Also, I think like Dogbite or USA Knife Maker's coming out with like a comparable model for $200. So probably wait out for that, because I think the hopefully the $400 Balisong standard price for like a titanium handle Balisong goes by the wayside, because it's pretty overpriced. This is really not that special. But what the fuck do I know? I don't make knives. I thought the home Basilisk kind of sucked, so maybe I'm stupid. Take care, guys.